Hello, and welcome to day 55 in our cycle series. We are definitely chipping away and almost to the end of this cycle series. We are going to be using kettlebells today. It is a light day technically. We're going to be on a timer, 30 seconds of work, 5 rounds through. I have a 25 pound or like a 12 kilogram kettlebell, and then I also have I think it's a 16 kilogram, 35 pound kettlebell. So let's go ahead and start on the ground in our child's pose. Reach your arms forward. As always, if you don't have a kettlebell, don't worry about it. You can use a nice big dumbbell, but you just need a single. Check in with the body. Center yourself on your mat. Just try to bring yourself to this present moment. Go onto your hands and knees. We'll go through a few cat-cow. Inhale to open your chest, and then exhale around. Always good to get the body prepared and prepped for what's coming our way. And then go ahead and push into your downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal out your feet as you would like. And then kind of think about your intention for today. I always like how in yoga you set an intention, something that you want to focus on, something you want to progress with. Or maybe you're showing up with a little less energy. Maybe you didn't sleep super well. Maybe you have a lot of things on your mind. So be somewhat forgiving, be somewhat gracious, but also make sure that you're giving yourself what you need and what will help you achieve your goals throughout your workouts. Drive your hips back, hold on to the pose. Just try to hold the pose still in space, feeling your core. Taking some deep breaths. Hide your heels behind your ankles. Take your right leg and just lift it up nice and high into the air. Bend your knee and open the hips. Getting a little bit of a hip opener. Try to press evenly still through your arms. Switch to the other side. Bring that leg up. Twist it over. And then walk your hands and feet together so that you can end up in a low yogi squat. Okay, so like I said, we're going to be in our 30-second sets where you're going to start with a figure 8. So you're just going to hinge over the legs, a nice low squat, and you're going to thread your bell through the legs one direction for 30 seconds and then the other direction for 30. So we are going to be hitting up our 30-second rounds with no transition time. It's kind of been my favorite way to do things as of late. From our figure 8s, we're going to go into a halo. So you're going to circle your bell around your head, 30 seconds one way and 30 seconds the other. From there, we're going to transition into a single swing, single arm swing, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. A single leg deadlift, a squat, and an overhead tricep extension. All right, so I have my 2 weighted options here. Try to keep in mind we want to have some sort of semblance of a light day. All right, figure 8s to start. Ready, set, and go. So with these figure 8s, it's really, really important to hold flexion through the core. Sit your hips back and lengthen your back. Lift your chest. As always, there is a lot of self-flexion that you have to find in your core to really get the work done. Train the core to contract. Train the core to find itself, to self-flex. 2 and 1 other direction. And then we're setting your upper back in and just working those shoulder joints. But your back is what's supporting. You got it. Tighten around that rib cage. Sit back on your heels. 10 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and trial this heavy guy for my halos next. And then we'll see what we want to do for our successive rounds. Hold on to your horns. Bringing your weight up and around. So this is also a core move. You've got to support the body with the core, the trunk and torso. So it's holding stable and still as you circle that bell around the head. 3, 2, and the other direction. Make sure everything stays out of the neck. And then here, I'm going to give you a little difference you can do. Just go around the waist if you can't go up overhead. So still holding flexion through the core. Tighten through the back. You've got it. Single swings are next. Okay. Just like with a double swing, except you're holding with one arm. So tighten up, flex through the glutes, upper back. Lock deep into the core. At the timer, you can either just swing and switch or set it back down. Totally up to you. Whatever you feel comfortable with. Locking the belly. Trying to keep everything squared off. Five seconds. Single leg deadlifts. All right, I'm going to hold with my right again, left leg on the ground. So if you hold with one hand, then the same arm that holds the weight is the same leg. That's going to extend behind you. Open the chest, lengthen the back, engage the core, flex it up. Other side. I like how those swings pop the heart rate up for a sec. And then all of this will allow us to kind of drop it back down. I want to get that higher heart rate just a bit every day. Good for our heart, good for whole body. Okay, squats. I'm going to work on my range, sinking nice and deep. Drive up through your heels. Keep the core strong. Feel those glutes grab and push you up. Then triceps. Flip the bell over. Split stance if you'd like. Elbows. Squeeze in tight. Feel those triceps build. Engage through your back. As always, tighten through the core. Time. Back to our figure eights. All right. Sit back on those heels. There's a round. We have 4 to go. Tighten through the belly. Lengthen through your back. Sit those hips back and down. Remember, self-engage that core. Other direction. Nicely done, nicely done. Halos are next. Or you can do your little circles around the waistline. Time. All right, I'm warm. Woo. Go halos. Don't wait for me. Strong core. Find your upper back. Find your trunk and torso. Feel some work, but it doesn't need to be crazy. Other way. See what you can check in with as far as shoulder rotations and mobility. We have our single swings next. If you remember which arm you started with last time, let's start with that second arm this time. Drive through the glutes. Keep the core locked the entire time. Just popping those hips into place. Switch. Remember, more of a forward hinge, less of a squat. Single leg deadlifts are next. Pack into that upper back. Time. Switch your arms. And then single leg deadlift. Try to keep your back leg strong and straight. Pointed right at the ground. Woo. Build that glute. Engage that glute on the pushing side. Switch. Balance and stability. Lots of flexion through that core. Remember your intention, what you came for. We have our triceps next. Oh no, squats. My bad. Squats. Feeling that low range, drive through the heels. We're here for time, obviously, so if you want to go faster pace, get more reps, go for it. I'm trying to slow my squats down just a little. Feel time under tension. Now we get our triceps. Squeeze your elbows in as much as you can. Feel the triceps. No neck. Time. Back to our figure eights. Set 3. Feel the heat. Feel the build. Check in with the body. Where are you wanting the work to hit you? Other way. Halos will be next. Sit your hips back, tighten the belly, keep your back nice and flat and strong. All right, for halos. Of course, if you need to stop, take a little cat-cow, forward fold. Feel free. It's your workout. We want a healthy amount of stress, a healthy amount of work. Other way. Oh. Are you feeling progress in your work? Maybe this used to be super difficult, and now it's just heat, but it's not crushing you. Time. All right, single swings. Switch. Keep it up. Drive through those glutes. Core and back stay strong. Time. Okay, single leg deadlift. Switch those arms up. Engage your back. Flex that glute. You don't have to tap the ground. All that matters is that your back's staying flat, your hips are staying level, and you're not stressing your low back. So as you hinge, try to drop that side, that hip of the leg that's reaching back. Lock the belly. You're doing fantastic. Squats are next. Make sure you keep your shoulders and hips lined up. So at the bottom, your butt's not tucking under. It's called a butt wink. So you're just sinking those hips straight down. Triceps. It's building, friends. Woo. It's building. We have 2 sets to go after this. Time. All right, figure eights. Sit on those heels. Engage the core. Be in your moment. You don't have to count. So feel each revolution, each rotation, other direction. Do you feel supported by your core, by your trunk and torso? Ten seconds to go. Try to keep your hips sitting back. Halos are next. Time. Keep that solid stance. Other way. This bell's adding up. All right. I think that's my healthy number. All right, single swings are next. Finding that momentum. See how much work you can put into the legs, the glutes, that thrust. Switch. I love hitting that new arm. It's not about how high the swing comes, as long as you're using your legs, glutes, that thrust for the momentum, you'll be great. Time. Okay. Single leg deadlift. Switch. Notice any differences left to right side. Does one side feel stronger? One side feel more balanced? What's going on? Check in. Notice. Squats. Keep those knees pulling wide with the toes. Lock and flex the core. Push evenly through both legs. Triceps. All right, I knew I would want this bell eventually. Or I figured. Trying to keep your body still and stable. So as you press, my body wants to go forward and back. Time. Use your flexion of the core and the back to keep that stability. Okay, we're in it. Last round through. Find that healthy amount of load, healthy amount of drive. I definitely feel my HIIT session from yesterday. Switch. Felt very strong in it, but it left me worked. Still feel it today. So this is why we have these light days surrounding. So make sure you're feeling the light. Feel the light. Lengthen the back. Lift the chest. Don't let yourself round. Me included. All right. I'm going with my 12 kg here. Yes. Much better. Feels good. Will be enjoyable. We'll get that heavy day coming up in a couple. There we'll put our big push into it. more stress other way in our loads. Hold that core. Flex your upper back. Make sure it's staying out of your neck. No load in your neck. Time. Okay, swings. Actually, I think I go right arm first this time. Yeah. Switch. Leveled off. Super strong. Single leg deadlifts. Our next, we'll grab with our unloaded arm first. Time. So my right arm holding weight, left leg on the ground. 2 minutes to go. Find the 4 corners of the foot. Find something to focus on, not moving. That will help switch your balance. Hopefully these have gotten a lot more doable for you. We do them a lot. They're good for us. Okay, squats. Feel those heels screw into the ground. Time. Whew. All right, triceps. Whew. Very excited. When you squeeze those elbows in, time. Oh, really feel those triceps. Great work. Head to the ground. Whew, 5 rounds. No joke. Sit back on those heels. Reach your left or your right arm toward the left and bring your left arm across the back side of your hip to the right side of the hip. Feel your elbow rotate down toward your mat and slide the shoulder blade down. Okay, switch to the other side. Left arm to the right side of the mat. Reach your right arm to the left hip. Keep your breath. All right, bring your right leg up. We're going to start with our shortened stretch, hip flexor stretch. So keep your knee right underneath your hip. Really tuck the pelvis, pulling it back, almost for a posterior tilt. Then reach that left arm up. Lean across the right side of the body. Slowly stretch in, but you have to keep that tuck. So I really want you to feel your hip flexor and your quad. Relax your neck. Feel that lean. Oh, take a little twist. Keep the hips as square as possible. Rotate from that mid-back. Back to the front. Left elbow behind. Hooray, triceps. Okay, other side. Right knee down. Tuck that pelvis. Reach the right arm up. Lean. Draw forward. There it is. Woo. Get the stretch. Don't just get into the motion or the pose. Get the stretch. Twist. Okay, again. Square the hips. And use that gentle push on the thigh to increase your stretch. Right arm up and back. Tricep. Lie on your back. Okay, start with glutes. Right ankle over the left knee. Flex both feet and release your hands behind your left thigh. Pull into the chest. Check in with your pelvis. See if you can tell if you're twisting. You can always look. So my right glute is what I'm stretching. That's a crossed over leg. And usually that's going to want to drop out. So twist it back. Stay leveled off. Keep everything crossed. Drop your left foot down and then rotate to the left. Put your palms out wide. Okay, we're going to do 2 breaths. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. And again, inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Beautiful. Roll in. Cross the other direction. All right, interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Flex both feet. Dig your left elbow into your left knee. Nice deep tug. Remember, we want to make sure we're leveled off. Whatever kind of breath feels good for you here. Take it, relax in your neck. Okay, drop your right foot onto the ground. Keep your cross. Put your palms out. Rock your legs out to the right. Exhale completely, then inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. And again, inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Roll in. And then come up to seated. We're going to do a half cow face for our hamstrings. Extend your left leg long. Cross your right knee over the top. Big inhale. Exhale. Let's try to do that same kind of count. So breathe in for 4. And then exhale for 8 as you slowly drop over the leg. 7, 8. And then stay here. Every time you exhale, try to relax a little more into that stretch. Think back over your intention that you set for your workout. What was it? Did you adhere to it? Bring your body up. Okay, and then now, extend the right leg long, left leg in. Breathe in for 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then just breathe into your stretch. And now I want you to set an intention for your day, or if you're working out in the afternoon, for your evening, for your night, whatever it is. Maybe it's a thought pattern, maybe it's a behavior, maybe it's a simple word, grace, patience, joy, whimsy. We take on the world and handle it with whatever our glasses and viewpoint has. So you get to decide and choose what kind of a lens you want to look through for the rest of today, for the rest of your evening. Exhale forward. I have a very gray and rainy day ahead of me. And so I am going to view the world as being washed, cleansed, purified. I have a tendency to see gray and dirty with a bunch of rain, mud. So I'm going to view it in more of a positive light. Close your eyes, lean forward. If you prefer to sit up, that's fine. We're just going to take a few seconds. Feel the body. Think about your intention. Think about your workout. Congratulate yourself. Job well done. Take a deep inhale, twist over to the left, and exhale. Take a deep inhale, twist over to the right, and exhale. All right, fantastic job. Way to finish off another week. We have 5 days left, and I'm excited for the finish. I will see you very soon.